Here's a little update on the Hyper Scrambler. I have replaced the handlebars with a BMX style handlebar, and I put a number plate on it. I just did this quickly this morning, and so far so good. Everything's back the way it used to be on the old handlebars. I just thought it would look better with BMX style. It gives me a little bit more of an upright ride, which I kind of like. I had to get rid of one of the spacers down here in order to have the new neck work. Headset, I guess it's called. I needed the new headset because although the handlebars are the same diameter as the ones that originally came on the Hyper Scrambler, right here where they connect, or right here where they're clamped down by the head bracket, it widens out. On the original handlebars, it widened out there. So these ones did not. I had to get a spacer put in and an aftermarket new neck put on. And then you can see the quad lock there. So I just rode, I don't know how many kilometers from one jurisdiction to another, and I'm down one bar, and I was on R the whole way, using a lot of throttle and a little bit of pedaling. So I'd say she ran pretty well. I noticed the weird thing going on with the throttle. Real delay. When I hit the throttle off the start, there's like a good delay, like seconds, like too long sometimes. It's very unnerving. What else? Occasional little power dropout. So I'm going along, say at 40 or 50 kilometers an hour, and all of a sudden the engine motor just sort of stops for a brief second. Kind of gives you a little bit of a jarring action, and that jarring action isn't so fun at that speed, let me tell you. So anyway, that's the Hyper Scrambler. I've taped a battery pack on here to charge my phone while it sits in the quad lock spot here. That seems to be working out pretty well. Just charged the battery last night. My brake came loose and I tightened it, but now I'm getting this dinging sound, and I'm no brake expert, so I'm hoping that's something easily remedied with a small adjustment. I'll probably take it to the bike shop to get them to adjust it, because they can do it really well, whereas I might screw it up. I love the brakes, the hydraulic brakes. They're awesome. Super stopping ability. When you're really going, if you lock it up, be prepared for a wild ride, because it can definitely send you. The lights seem really good. People are noticing. I haven't attached a bell yet, and when you're going down these shared bike lanes, bike trails with pedestrians, there's no way to really catch their attention, and a lot of them are pretty dumb and don't look around at all. So I like having the lights on even in the daytime, because it, at least for now, will give me good visibility. And I always put the backlight on flashing mode. I just like that. I think it catches the most attention. So yeah, I've got the 73 labels on both sides now. And then I've got it on this front plate, front number plate, which really gives the bike kind of a, I don't know, old school BMX kind of look, which I think works well for the bike. I envisioned this and bought the parts. I just got them on today. I think it looks all right. I like how it sort of hides the phone when it's mounted here, and it hides those wires a little bit more too. So yeah, it's a pretty neat little package. What else can I tell you? It has been running good for me, other than the occasional power dropout and the occasional lag, real lag on the throttle. I don't know why. I would love for Juice Bikes to let me know how to fix that, or have them fix it. That'd be great. The scrapes that came with the bike out of the box are covered with Sharpie right now, and they're still pretty visible. Losing the bike down the hill here. Sec. What I can tell you about this bike in comparison to the Super 73 Rose Ave is that it is much lighter. It is higher, considerably higher. You do have a better chance of pedaling it without battery power, but it's still not very enjoyable because of the gears and the longer cranks. The Super 73 has no gears. The Rose Ave, at least, I think all of them have no gears and very short cranks. They are not at all fun to pedal without battery power. In fact, I would argue, unless your legs are the size of Arnold Schwarzenegger's arms, you're not pedaling that bike. This one, not enjoyable, but can be done. I have the tires pumped to max. I put slime in them in case I get a puncture. You never know what the hell's on these bike trails in Vancouver sometimes. Glass and other crap. The battery seems to be, from what I've seen so far, really good. I just rode from downtown Vancouver to somewhere here in Burnaby to my friend's place, and I was on the throttle heavy. I was in R, I was in race mode the whole way, and hard on the throttle. And flew here. I took a couple wrong turns because I had this bike map app that was steering me kind of weird a couple of times, and I didn't know the route exactly. So yeah, I am pretty impressed, other than those couple little problems that I mentioned. I think I'm going to take it to the bike shop because I've noticed a little, I don't know if it'll read, there's a little wobble in the front here, and I can totally see it coming from this area. And oh yeah, that's totally loose in there. I don't know if I can tighten that down by hand or what. Maybe. Yeah, that's gonna have to be something I'll get totally loose. It was loose before, and it feels looser now that I've changed up the handlebars. Yeah, I can just spin that by hand. It seems to be getting worse. Maybe it's a reverse thread. Huh. I'll have to play with that when I don't have a phone in my hand recording. So there it is, and that's what I've done to it. People ask why the 73. That's because that's the year I was born. Has nothing to do with the Super 73. So there's the Hyper Scrambler in all its glory. I'm gonna have to take it to a bike shop to get a little tune-up on the rear brake and probably this head neck part here, because this feels loose and wobbly, and I don't like that at all, especially when you're going those speeds. So I'm gonna see if I can figure that out later today. Anyway, keep posted. I'll try to put more videos up. The weather's been pretty awesome. Oh, I'm wearing the full-faced helmet these days because of the speed of this thing, and I pretty much always wear padded gloves in case I bail. That's bare minimum protection that I wear with this thing. The full-faced helmet, I hope that's showing, and the gloves. So there's about a 10-minute video for you guys. Hope you like it. From wow, sunny Vancouver. Peace out.